I've been wanting to do a vlog on Thai girls for some time now because it's well discussed and perhaps one of the primary motivations for many guys coming to certain parts of Thailand like Pattaya and Phuket. And very clearly the first issue is the misconception and stigma of associating all Thai women with bar girls. They're not the same. Unfortunately, when you talk to many guys and they've been burnt by these bar girls, they will put them all in the same camp and you'll be left with a very bad view about the motivations and what these Thai girls are like. Absolutely not true. Don't listen to them. Bar girls, let me explain. So this is based on a transaction, a coming together of needs. The guy wanting a companion, a kind of girlfriend for his holiday, maybe even looking for a relationship and doesn't know where else to look. It's not easy. And that same can be said for Thai girls as well. Last year I spent time on a campsite and there was a few Bangkok girls having a lovely time, bottles of wine, some picnic on this campsite, and I joined them for a drink and they said how difficult it is for them to meet a foreign guy. When I asked why they don't want a Thai man, they said because the families get too involved. These were well educated and really liked the Western culture and ways of men, but they didn't know how to meet them. Can't use these dating apps because it's full of guys and girls from this bar girl scene that are looking to do more than have a relationship, and they get tarnished by the same brush. Shame for the guys as well. That's why they end up in the bars, I guess, looking for women there. Can these guys end up loving these bar girls? Well, I guess with any form of intimacy and spending time, that word love or emotion can rear its head. The guys may start off initially pitying their story, pitying their bad misfortune of being in a bar, having to raise money the way they do for their kid up country and family. True, but unfortunately it just all gets blurred with lies on both sides. By the same token, I was sitting in a sauna the other day and the guys are back in Pattaya now that are enjoying the bar, saying, all right, each to themselves, really. Please don't shoot the messenger and tarnish me by what I've got to say. But I was a little bit sad to hear how these older guys covered in tattoos, 60 years old, were gloating about, you had the best girl last night. You know, if you've got money in your pocket, it's... I don't understand. And one of them saying, my Thai wife doesn't even know I'm here at the moment, so I'll go up country and see her later. Everything within that bubble is as bad as each other. Feel sorry for both. Thankfully, I'm going to say thankfully, because some people say this was destructive. I think the mobile phone has given power back to these girls, and they no longer need to sit in the numbers in these bars, smoking and drinking and spending time with older guys. And sad life. Not a healthy environment. Okay to come for your 2-week holiday, but these girls are here week in, week out. What a shame, hey? Now let's differentiate between Thai girls. Culturally, you know, they can hoodwink, I think is the word, many of these Western guys that come over, who are used to the Western woman culture and, you know, a less patriarchal society, and they feel really good and cared for when the girl irons his clothes, put the clothes out on his bed, toothpaste on the toothbrush. It's that more classical female role, and young and old guys can really be taken in by this, and it's sweet. There's pros and cons, isn't there? You know, you argue maybe if your wife is not motivated enough, or you argue if she's too motivated and too career driven and falling off the classical role of what a female done in the past. Horses for courses. Thai girls are family orientated, like to look after their parents, driven by Buddhism and also the way of the world. They haven't got pensions or retirement homes. So what would you do? Surely you'd look after the parents that brought you into this world as a sign of respect. And when there's less cash, you know, it falls on these girls' shoulders and it pushes them to do things that maybe they didn't want to do. Thai girls can be more relaxed, lighter, playful than Western counterparts. And as I said before, they struggle just as much as the Western man to find the right girl. I don't want this to turn into something sexist for the female viewers, and the same can be said for men, I guess. But women are women world over. There's pros and cons to each of the cultures. Thais are soft and warm, perhaps less career motivated than Western women. Don't be worried about a relationship with a Thai girl. It can be wonderful. It can be relaxed. Be committed to them. Show them the respect back. Playful. And don't confuse them with the bar girl. Don't listen to guys that have been burnt by bar girls, because most people have been burnt by a bar girl that play in that arena. There's a clear difference. Thailand is a beautiful, wonderful country, and the same can be said for Thai women. That's me done. Keep safe. Down about Thailand.